Today we're looking at 3.8, which is called number patterns. Now when we're looking at number patterns, we need to understand what they are first of all. So number patterns are also known as sequences, so a sequence of numbers. And each number in the sequence is called a term. So each single number is called a term, but the whole set of numbers together is called a sequence. Number patterns are generated by following a certain rule. So you need to try to find out what the rule that's being applied to each of the numbers to find the next number. Alright, so we can look at this example here at the bottom of the screen. The number pattern here adds 5 each time. Okay, so it's pretty easy. If it adds 5 each time, you can figure out that the number after 33 is 38. Okay, so some of the steps for finding the rule. First of all, you look for the difference in the numbers and write it between the numbers. I like to write, so for example, if like the previous one it's +5, I would write +5, +5, and then I'd soon be able to tell that the rule is that we're adding 5 each time. Or you might be taking away 10, then for one number, then adding 2 the next time, then taking away 10, adding 2, something like that. So you need to write the difference in the numbers, and that will soon give you a bit of a clue as to what the rule might be. And if the number is increasing, the rule, it has to include addition or multiplication. So if the number's getting bigger, then obviously they're adding numbers, or they're multiplying the number to get the next number. If the number is decreasing, however, the rule must include subtraction or division. Okay, so it's pretty obvious there. Now step 3 is to come up with a rule, and then you need to test your rule out. So the big thing is that the rule must work with every number in the sequence, so you need to make sure that you test it, that it doesn't just work the first couple of times, but it works with every number that you've been given in the sequence. And if it doesn't, then you need to try a different rule. Okay, let's have a look at some examples. So for this one, you need to find the next 3 terms in the following sequences. So like I said, I write the number between it. So 1 to 2, we're obviously adding 1. 2 to 4, we're adding 2. 4 to 7, adding 3. 7 to 11, adding 4. And you can soon see, but just by doing that, what the rule is. So the rule is that we're just adding by 1 extra number each time. So the next one would be 11 plus 5, which would be 16. And then 16 plus 6, 22. And then 22 plus 7, which is 29. So that you can continue the sequence there. Alright, what about this one here? So here we can see 2, so we're adding 3. 5 to 11, we're adding 6. 11 to 23, we're adding 12. Now what can you see here is happening? Well, I can see that the number being added is being doubled each time. So therefore, the next number will have to add 24. So 23 plus 24, which is 47. Then we've added 24, so double 24 is 48. So we have to add 47 and 48 to get to the next one, which is 95. Okay, so then we need to double 48. Now this is where your calculator comes in handy. So that's 96. So we're adding 95 and 96 to get 192. Alright, so happy for you to use your calculator with these. This is quite fine to do that. And please do that to work out the number sequences. Alright, so there's a couple of things you need to remember, and these key terms, key words, will actually help you to figure out what how to solve the problem. They're clues to how to solve it. So you really need to remember and understand these. So when it says common difference, if it says find the common difference, it means that the terms or the numbers in the sequence, they're being added or subtracted. Okay, so common difference means that the terms are being added or subtracted. If you're finding the common ratio, that means that the terms in the sequence or the numbers in the sequence are being multiplied or divided. Okay, so common ratio, multiply, divide, common difference, addition, subtraction. Important for you to remember that. Okay, so I want you to use what you know now, pause the video and work out the next three terms in the following number patterns. And these ones have a common difference. So remember, common difference means we're looking for addition or subtraction. Okay, so I hope you used some of the strategies that I've talked to you about to work out the answers here. Alright, so the difference between 75 and 69 is, well, they're taking away 6. 69 to 63, taking away 6, this is pretty easy. 63 to 57, taking away 6. So, started with an easy one. Therefore, we have to take away 6. Alright, so hopefully you got those as the answer. Alright, how'd you go with the second one? Let's have a look. So this one we are taking away 8. So remember we're looking at common difference, so it's going to be addition or subtraction, not multiplication and division. So we're taking away 8 to get to 12, from 20 to 12. Then from 12 to 16, we're going back up again. So we're adding 4. Then we are taking away 8 and then adding 4. So this next one we have to take away 8, which is 4, and we have to add 4, and then we have to take away 8, which is 0. Alright, hopefully you did really well with that one. Okay, now have a go at these ones. Going to get a bit harder as we get further along. So these ones, you need to find the next 3 terms in these number patterns, and these have a common ratio. So this means that you need to multiply or divide to find the answer to this one. So pause the video and see if you can figure it out. Alright, so from 2 to 6, we have actually 2 times 3 is 6. We have to multiply obviously because they're getting bigger. So 2 times 3, 6 times 3 is 18, and 18 times 3 is 54. So then 54 times 3, 162, 162 times 3, 486, and hopefully you use your calculator. And 486 times 3, 1,458. Alright. Now this second example, we've got some massive numbers here. Now you know that's a common ratio, so you know that it's multiplication or division. So you know we need to, the number's going down, so it's decreasing, we need to divide obviously. So 1,215, and I'm just going to divide 405. So that's dividing by 3. And 405 divided by 135 is 3 as well. So we're dividing by 3 each time. So now I just have to divide 135 by 3 to get 45. Then I have to divide 45 by 3. And then I know that it's 5. Okay, hopefully you were able to work those out and learn something about number sequences.